Hello world, my name is Juliana Ortiz Arenas.
Welcome, Camilo Tejos Franco.
And Samantha Arasa.
And today we want to talk about entertainment, which is an important part of our lives. We consider PC gaming, console gaming, and cinema are the most important entertainment media. And among these, we want to decide which one is the best.
Well, in first place, the way to play video games has changed with the creation of new consoles and games. With these come the emblematic consoles like Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, and Wii.
The problem is that you need to buy several consoles to play different games, and you only need one PC to play any game.
Yeah, but the retro gamers have a special connection with some games that have marked their lives.
I can deny that, but not all those players can buy these consoles that actually are quite expensive. In the PC, even the games are cheaper.
Yeah, you're right.
But how can a PC emulate all the games? Is that possible?
That is possible because the PC is independent from any game company, so you only need to buy a good hardware for your computer, and you can emulate different games from different companies as Capcom, Ubisoft, and Nintendo, and so on.
Yeah, we know that there's a lot of ways to play video games, but there is ones better than others.
That's true.
And in the beginning, cinema was born with the idea of capturing, creating, and reproducing movement through photography. It evolved from the silent films of Lumiere brothers to the digital cinema of 21st century. This last one brings with it a new language, a new cinematographic language, and different film genres.
I have a doubt. Does cinema allow interaction with people? Because PC games allow the interaction with people, and even people from other countries.
Yes, I really think it makes a relationship stronger, because even if you are just sit down in your house or in a theater, you are spending time with the person you love, so in that way the relationship gets better. So yes.
I don't think so. Because when people are watching a movie, they are really concentrated only in the movie. They are not interacting with each other. So, for example, in the PC games, you can meet, play, and talk with the other people.
Well, I'm agree with Juliana. The movies join people, but I think there's something wrong with your argument with this, Camilo, because the interaction that you are talking about is not real, it's just virtual. In other ways, the video games gives you a real interaction with another person, with family or friends, that improves your social relationships.
But cinema and consoles give real interaction with people. And by the other hand, how do you think this entertainment media has influenced people?
Well, the video games and consoles were created to get entertainment to the kids at home, but this has changed. Today we see that the video games are trying to teach some values to the kids, and they need to the parents, accompany to the parents, to make this true.
Well, the video games in PC do the same.
Yeah.
And in addition, it gives more technical characteristics to the competitive gamers, and has given more chances to the little game creators to do games without the necessity to be part of a big company.
Well, cinema has had a big influence on people. It improves the perspective of society and the personal life. It also allows to know the human condition, and it tries to make feel the viewer like an empathy by the characters. What what will make a person like to be better for the world.
But not everything is a bed of roses. We all know that both cinema and video games not always have a good impact on people. Let's talk about the dark side.
That's true. Cinema shows up this terrible world in where everything has its happy ending, and real life is not like that. Real life just have its parts good, its parts bad, but not everything is so happy like it shows on movies. And also, it becomes people on alienated things to what is shown on big on the biggest screen.
Well said, but the people that see the movies usually have a dependence of it. Their lives aren't perfect and they don't want to live in them. So they want to their lives be like a movie, and if they doesn't differentiate the movie than the reality, and usually they may cause psychological problems.
But it isn't always like that. It is like more like a small number of people. It's not all the people consider their lives are bored, or that they are not fine with their life they have. So I don't think it creates a dependence. In general, no. It's just in a small number of people.
Yeah, but there is the problem, because in some things and sometimes you think that, oh, my life is so boring, I like to be like this movie, but there isn't a way to get it. So you escape from the reality, staying in that movie, and think that you are principal the principal person that gives life from the history. So there is a psychological problem.
But you are generalizing. It's not in everyone. It's just in a few people. So it in general doesn't create any dependence.
Well, I know, but there is a problem with some people. There is not a lot of people, but there are few people that have that problem.
Yeah, and that I don't deny that, because it's obviously that everything has its bad side, and that the bad side of cinema is that it influences negatively to the people, but it keeps being a good entertainment way.
Well, I'm not going to repeat that.
Well, girls, the time is getting over, and we need to conclude. Now that we have talked about the pros and cons from this media, I can say that the best entertainment media depends from the type of person and the way that he or she wants to get fun in that time, because in the end all these medias commit the same function: make the people happy.
So finally,
It's in your hands
To decide which one is the best
for you.
Thank you very much, and
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.